Hey there, Brew Brothers. I'm Steven.
And I'm Jeff.
And this is our first episode for our new YouTube show. Today we're going to be reviewing Founder's Breakfast Stout.
Stay tuned. Breakfast stout poured.
Brew up.
Brew up. Oh yeah.
Poured like motor oil, but tastes amazing.
Very rich, chocolatey, smooth.
A little bit nutty, kind of coffee flavor. I got a pretty good amount of head out of mine. I'd assume that's because of the oats in there. But Jeff,
minimum head on mine.
Minimum head. I think it's 8.3% alcohol. It's really smooth though. No alcohol bite or anything like that.
No, very malty flavor.
I could definitely replace this with my coffee in the morning.
Oh yes, it's that double chocolate. That double chocolate.
Yeah, so they call it a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout. It's by Founders Brewing. They're out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. But this tastes like straight up black coffee almost, with a hint of beer mixed in with it.
Yeah. A little more chocolatey too.
Yeah, definitely.
Chocolate tones.
Chocolatey, caramely, strong coffee. I'm not sure how much coffee they put in, but it tastes like a ton of coffee. But I guess, that's why they call it a breakfast stout. So it's the oatmeal stout, double chocolate coffee. So it's got a little bit of everything in there. Got a little picture of a baby on there. Kind of funny, when you look at the label though. So you just you see a picture of a baby, eating some oatmeal. Well, it's an oatmeal stout. That makes sense. But, this day and age, everybody has a problem with something.
Yep.
They always want to bitch and complain and stuff like that. So, most recently I heard that the state of Michigan actually wants to get this baby removed from the label. So I think it actually already went through and stuff. So
pulled from Michigan.
Yeah, I think Jeff was lucky enough maybe to get one of the last bottles. As far as I heard, they're not going to be, printing out these labels anymore. So I think they have a new label, if I remember right?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. So what's on that new label is they actually just got rid of the baby. And they got rid of the baby and they put a message with an empty bowl. Do you remember what the message said?
Yeah, it just said, left the crib, be back in a bit, call me with the phone number on there.
And there's a real phone number?
We have the phone number. We should call it.
You got it?
Oh, I got it right here.
Yep. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, dial it up.
Alright.
So, anyone else seeing this video should dial the number as well and leave a message what you think.
Yeah, we'll put the number on the screen for sure.
So it's 616
okay
522
okay
2720.
Alright, I'll put it on speaker.
Hey, thanks for calling and checking up on me. I'm currently not allowed in my home state of Michigan, so I'm hanging in the rest of the Founders distribution footprint this fall. Leave me a message to let me know how much you love double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout, where you're drinking your beer, or how badly you want me to come home. My Founders family may even use your voicemail for something fun. Maybe I'll see you again next year. Then again, maybe not.
That's pretty depressing.
Bring the baby back. We need him back.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody.
It just makes no sense why Michigan would even pull the baby from you guys.
Pretty ridiculous. This is the first time I've ever had this beer. I think you've had it before, right?
I've had it. It's great beer.
Jeff's had it multiple times. This is the first time I've had it. It's got 100% on rate beer. It's a seasonal beer. It's only around 3 months. It's not like it's on the shelf all the time. And if your baby's running around in a liquor store and wants to get a bottle off the shelf, it's probably not a good idea anyways to let them run around a liquor store. There's glass in there. But this is great. Like I said, I could replace my morning coffee with this right here. So keep the baby.
The baby gives the beer character. It needs to stay.
All right. as we mentioned, leave a message for these guys. We'll put the number right above us again. Leave a message from, enough is enough, Tastes like I'm straight up grinding beans in my mouth.
That was my thoughts exactly. Yeah, but we're from the Chicagoland area, and we've been brewing for three years.
We could check. We
got the brew book,
top secret brew book that you open it up. It's like the Holy Grail. Oh, yeah. So let's see. The first one I did. So I started out with Mr. Beer Kit. I think I did 1 or 2 Mr. Beers.
Ooh, 2011.
Yeah, 2011. So
throwing 4 years back now.
Yeah, almost as old as that Bourbon County in there. Yeah, so 2011. So yeah, 2015. Jeff's good at math. He figured out 4 years. So yeah, 4 years. Started with the Mr. Beer. Worked my way up, and that's what we have behind us. Pretty much a bunch of brewing stuff that got accumulated over the years.
Yep, just building up, as time goes.
Yeah. So yeah, right now we're waiting for a Belgian triple that we brewed. I think a month and a half ago. We're waiting for it to carb up.
Yep.
I actually just moved that from the basement, which is where we're at now, to upstairs because it's still not carbonated. It's got a little bit, but not much. So I moved that upstairs because I heard the warmer temperatures are going to let it carb up faster. And then what was the other thing we brewed a couple weeks ago?
Oh, the cider? The hooch.
Yeah.
Got the hooch.
We got some cider going. We got some hooch.
Yeah, which is a super easy recipe if you guys want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
The total time for fermentation is 4 weeks. The total, creating it was like...
It took like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes max. All you do is you throw in 5 gallons of apple cider into your fermentation bucket. You add sugar and yeast. There's specific instructions of how you're actually pouring the cider back and forth and when you add the sugar and stuff like that, which we'll have the link down below for that. But you just do those mixes, throw them in the fermentation bucket, wait 4 weeks, and then you have a apple cider that's 8.5%.
Yeah. Pretty high alcohol.
Yeah.
It's Edwart's apple vine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Apple fine.
Apple vine. Yeah, it's some German thing, but if you just search Edwart, probably the first thing that'll come up under Google is Edwart's apple vine. Homebrew Talk is what me and Jeff use for finding recipes and stuff. That's a pretty popular one on there. People are always brewing because it's cheap. You just go buy some apple juice or some apple cider and sugar and yeast, and it's easy. Like Jeff said, it took us 20 minutes to make. And within a few weeks, it's pretty much done. I actually think right now it might actually still be bubbling.
You seeing bubbles?
Bubble. Bubble. Smells like apple.
So, what's your rating on this beer?
Yeah, I guess we should rate it. I'd go with 9.8.
Had a lot of stouts. I'm going to go 9.3. So, let's meet in the middle. Official Brew Bros rating, 9.5.
Alright, so we reached the end of this first episode. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. If you wanted us to review anything, if you wanted us to talk about anything, whether it's homebrewing, commercial brew, news, reviews, anything like that, we'll try our best to do it. So just please put it in the comments below.
Comments below, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, preferably thumbs up. But until next time, beer up.